would like to call the Board of Health meeting to order at 7:04 p.m. Today is November 25th, 2025. We're meeting in 48 Gardner Road, Town Hall Meeting Room. Just a reminder that this meeting is being recorded, and so let's be mindful of that when we talk. Next on the agenda is the review and approval of the November 12th, 2025 minutes. We'll take a minute to let people look at those. Are you taking attendance?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You gotta write it down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, shut up. There we go.
Did you type up that?
Did I type them? Yes. Did I goof?
Mr. Now well.
Oh, okay. What line is that again?
5.
Oh, yes, I see it. Dave, did you get sworn in?
I did.
Okay. I'll have the announcement next. All right, any comments on the minutes? Other than
Motion to accept these, except for the extra L.
Judy made a motion for the minutes. Are you
Yeah,
gonna take?
second. Yeah.
Are you gonna take
Yeah.
the minutes?
Yeah, I'll do it, yeah.
All in favor, minutes with one typo on line item 5, that I didn't put a second L in the word well completion. All in favor?
Right?
Aye, okay. Minutes approved then. Before we go any further, I would like to formally welcome Dave Rogers as the newest Board of Health member. He was approved by the Select Board and was sworn in, so he's an official member, voting member now. Okay. Next on the list is COVID-19 flu Maven update.
Quiet in the front.
Okay.
Mosquitoes are all gone, so tick diseases are minimal, and the only thing we have to worry about is flu season coming up. Looks like a cold winter, which means it'll bring greater risk for flu.
Couple of the hospitals east of here, Emerson and Leominster, I've heard conversation that the number of flu and COVID cases is already rising. They're seeing some,
Yeah.
even though it's not something that's reported.
And we got a long way to go before it hits the peak in January, February.
Correct. So, just a heads up to all the folks in Hubbardston to be mindful of hand washing. If you're coughing and such, wear a mask. And if you have any suspicion that it might be COVID, there are free COVID tests available at the library, at the office on the other side of this building. Get yourself tested, make sure you're okay. And I think that's probably all we need to say on that. Which property are you?
96 Old Westminster Road.
Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't sign this. So the next on the agenda are Title V reports and perk tests. We have folks here for 96 Old Westminster Road. Let me find that one. And the Title V was done on November 15th, and it conditionally passes. On the inspector's report, he noted that the distribution box, also called the D box, is severely decayed and deteriorated. The unit must be replaced. To change this report from conditionally passes to passes. It's a 3-bedroom home.
I took a picture whether there's the current D-box.
Uh-huh. Needs to be replaced.
No.
Okay. And you are?
I'm the inspector and the installer.
Oh,
I'll fix
okay.
it for her.
Okay. So, approval will be tabled until it's fixed. Okay?
I don't know.
So,
I-
we review the Title V, I'll pass it this way to look at. What we are going to do is, if Sadie hasn't already done it, is reach out to Phil Ledger, our sanitarian,
Yeah,
and when you replace it,
get him to come take a look.
and he has to pass the approval of it,
Surely.
okay?
Yeah.
And so we'll bring this back up in our next meeting in a couple weeks, unless there's some critical timeline going on here.
You're just trying to
Getting
get all
ready
your
to
ducks in a
sell the
row.
house.
It's not listed, right?
Correct.
No, so we're in
Our
good
next
shape.
meeting will be in the middle of December, so,
Would we need to come by for that, or?
no,
Oh, all right.
no, Phil will send in his report.
I'll talk to Sadie, but what we usually do is write up like an as-built diagram. I'll take this diagram and notate that we've replaced the distribution box.
Yes,
Write my own certification up that we've done that and.
yes, but you have to have Phil Ledger.
No,
to
I
witness it.
understand that. I fully understand that.
Yep,
Needs to be inspected.
yeah,
Yeah,
before it's buried.
absolutely.
And yes, you will submit that to our clerk, Sadie.
Yeah, I've spoken with her, yeah.
And Phil will sign off on it, and then we can move forward
Yeah,
with the approval
I
of the
sent her
Title
the
V.
beginning of the, end of last week, I sent her the application and.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sent her a check. and
Yeah,
all
no
that
worries.
stuff. She's Awesome.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Perfect.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yep, just want to make sure it's done correctly before I put it on the market.
Yeah, and then that's the only thing that it was conditional in the report, and
Yeah.
once it's repaired and replaced and completion paperwork sent in,
Do they have any kind of a, I'm just asking for Susan's benefit, do they have to get a water test or anything on her well? No, it's nothing, a lot of different towns have that, so.
I always tell people, if you haven't had a water test in many years,
No, I have.
then you're fine.
Yeah, I've had them back-to-back years,
No problem.
Great.
right before they built on the lot beside me.
There you go. So, yeah, no problem. It's just a nice, good thing to have done. Mostly for the protection of the seller.
No, I appreciate that.
And, well, it's both parties and the buyer, but it's not required to sell a house, but we encourage it.
Well, and I already have a radon in there and everything, so that's all been done too.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys are 2 steps ahead of everybody.
Good.
Well,
You're staying safe.
So you
Right.
don't sign a permit or anything per se?
No.
No,
Okay.
you've paid your fee.
I did pay it, I sent in the application. I'm just asking because every town does it a little bit
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You, by sending in your application and paying for it and being a certified installer.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you can go forward as long as our sanitarian goes over everything.
Yeah,
And that's it.
we have, there's our, we paid our license fee and.
Yep. And it was signed off by us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yep, so you're all set.
I'm all
We
set.
don't make it too complicated,
No, that's awesome.
but we do follow the guidelines
Yeah, that's,
that the state mandates.
yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
That's one of the benefits of a medium, small town.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
thank you very
Appreciate your
much.
time.
Thank
Have a nice holiday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. So I think when you pass something, when you pass it to Judy first.
Oh, sure. Okay, and that one's,
That was 96.
yeah.
26 is done.
Today is 11/25/25.
So we'll jump to
So then
Okay.
we're gonna go back to the top of the list of 5 Abenaki Street. And the Title V passed, and then we'll let everybody review it. We don't get to see these ahead of time, so it takes a few minutes on each one.
One of those skinny little lots. Dial.
The next one, Title V, is for 106 Gardner Road, and that Title V also passed. Inspection was done in November.
So what was the requirement of adding this old, simple information in here since the 90s.
There isn't.
There's no requirement.
They just did it.
We don't need that. Curious what those numbers are now.
So,
Next one is,
hold on, I gotta
Gardner.
read through a couple of them, these myself.
This was interesting because they put the D box right instead of out a little bit. It's right there.
Huh, interesting.
Hmm.
Is that because you said the lot is smaller?
Well, Abnaki is the one that's got,
Oh, that one.
that one's a skinny one, yeah.
All right.
No, it's just a different way to do it. I don't know whether that's better or not, but
That's right at the
shorter distance.
Yeah. What's
That
that?
looks like a,
Huh?
possibly. I
Ah,
got that
that's
far.
why.
SAS. Minimum carryover. This is well written.
Mhm. And legible.
Yes. Appears serviceable, however, should not be driven over without installing proper cover. Well, it's a good thing it's way out there then.
Mm-hmm.
Vent could be straightened.
Okay. All right.
106.
The next Title V for us to review is 171 Gardner Road, which also passed. Westminster. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
This one's on for sale. I'll come in. It's out really good. Because it needs to be pumped. Can't. kit. Oh dear.
It's weird that they innate.
I know, I was gonna do
It's either a yes or a no, it's not.
So I paused on it, I'm like,
Right.
Recommended call.
So I guess in essence,
Especially
that
since
section wasn't accessed at all,
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is, but it should still be like a,
Right.
just check no.
Yeah.
Right.
So looking at the next one here of 171 Gardner Road.
Yeah,
It passed, but we're going to write on here that the homeowner should be reminded to have their tank pumped regularly. In a timely manner, so.
Yeah,
This guy really doesn't want them to drive over it.
because it is that type of system. It shouldn't say every other year. Instead of the normal 3.
At least yearly. Okay, that's that one.
I can pass those down too if you want to make it easier, because they're gonna go to, Judy already reviewed them.
Right.
You
Yeah.
saw this
Just
one
come back.
already.
Number
yes.
6.
I gotta sign it.
Just leave it
We
aside.
have, so we sign everything that we review with a date. Everything's, there's a record that we did it. And any comments that were made.
So this was done, witnessed by us at one point? But we don't remember. Seems,
Engineering taken from a buttering property. Perk Hall.
by, witnessed by Bob Piovich.
Right.
Okay, so you guys,
So that, it says, describe how you establish the high ground level water.
Okay.
That's how they did.
right, and that person then was by, Phil?
Yes.
Okay.
So the question was, the inspector on the reports have to comment on the high water level, and a neighbor and a butter had a perk test done recently, and they used that to determine what the high water
But that's Phil.
high water level table was for this property.
I know.
Spit it out 3 times fast. Okay, the last one coming forward on Title V is 41 Penobscot Avenue, which passed. The test was also done in November.
I do.
This is like three.
That's on it there. Any comments?
Oh,
Attached.
and that's it.
System was preference.
Well, I'll look at that, that's a nice one.
Yep.
That's an expensive one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No issues there.
Nope.
And there's the property. Tell where everything is. All right. Okay, that's that one.
Yep. Thank you.
171 also.
So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's got one more. Okay. Get these in order. All right. While the last Title V is being reviewed, the next on the agenda typically is water tests and well completion. And we do have a copy of a water test not listed at the time the agenda was posted for Hubbardston Center School. The date was November 12th.
Really good stuff.
Coliform and E. coli, less than 1 part per 100 milliliters, which,
Boy, that's bringing it down to the micro.
yep, for both of those, so that's excellent.
41.
Very quickly, there's water tests for you two to look at. Next, we have wastewater tests, and we have 43 Pitcherville Road. Is that this one?
Good safe.
I don't know what the applicant did, right? That's funny.
This is a new construction.
I always hate when they do that. I'm sure,
So
I'm sure you get
Oh,
it,
yeah.
yeah?
Is that the well? That's the
Well,
well.
that's,
Mhm.
I watched another testing.
Gotta tell me,
The results came back from like Alpha Analytical and stuff.
They just like,
the well digger.
Drives me nuts.
Yeah. It's not wastewater.
No, it's not.
Wow, looks good. Nice water.
Mhm. Do we have one at the sink? No.
Which one do you want? Nice. $300 to the pump.
that was Albertson Central School, right? Not listed in the agenda.
No, she said it was after the agenda was posted.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be on
No.
there.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Got it, Kyle?
Yep, here's
It's a good water report.
water report. The well completion report for this property. Is a draft. All right. So Skillings and Sons need to send a complete well completion report, not a draft.
There's water. No, there's water. Just don't.
Well, where's the well? Not received. this one, 43 New Pitcherville.
Mhm.
It's new construction.
Yeah, right,
They need to send a completed well completion report, not a draft. Okay?
okay.
Because what they included was this, which just says draft.
Oh, so this goes in there. So-
That's part of this
Right.
item. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. Almost there. Okay, I'm losing my agenda. Oh, here it is. I'm passing it over so he can copy. All right, paperwork. Oh, and thank you, Gael, for taking minutes tonight. It's normally the job of Sadie, who's not here,
Oh.
so.
So the only thing we need on this one is just the certificate.
Mhm.
Okay. And there's no wastewater. No way that can go.
Wow.
Okay.
Permits.
Next on the list to be voted on are permits. 3 have come in. E.L. Harvey, Son Incorporated, trash haulers for 2026 permit. And second one is waste management, trash haulers permit. On both of these permits, we can sign off on them tonight, but but Sadie is not to send them out because we don't have their annual tonnage reports of what was collected and also their recycling report. So these need to be held, even though we sign off on them tonight. On waste management, we are also holding because their certificates of liability are not available yet and will be sent to us. So we need both tonnage for trash and recycling from both companies, and then waste management, we also need to hold their permit approval, giving it to them until we get their liability. That's how you get them to comply.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. You can start signing.
Signing.
So as chairman, I get to sign everything, but permits, in general, we all sign. Kyle?
Mm-hmm. Holding permit form.
minute, there's an error. They put, this permit expires on 12/31/25. This is actually, should be 12/31/2026.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. They made a typo in filling it out.
No
Does anybody
stickies.
have stickies?
Wait, we do?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Sadie prepared me for this, okay? She gave me everything. So which one is that one though?
Waste management. All right.
Here, I'll sign it first.
So E.L. Harvey has liability, it's the waste management doesn't have one.
Correct. And I put this note on the front for that one. So you can sign off on it. The last permit for tonight is Quabbin Regional School District. Their food establishment permit for 2026. Wait a minute. It's probably on here. No, it's not.
Put it in the seat.
The money.
Okay.
Okay, we are holding this food permit because there's no notation that they paid for the permit.
Sign.
So we're holding this one.
Is it on the warrant?
Oh, good point. Maybe she just didn't put it in. See if they did pay.
E.L. Harvey one. This box wasn't checked. This is business type required. That was blank.
Can I see E.L. Harvey?
Oh, I was gonna make a notation.
No, it's not on the warrant.
Okay.
So it is in the warrant?
The fee.
The
Yeah,
payment.
it is.
not on the
It is
warrant.
not, so we'll hold this one. I'll make a note on that. Hold releasing permit until Tonnage
it's a page.
report.
It's the first page.
Yeah.
Trash and recycling is received. Yeah, here you want to look at that.
Oh, I see. Oh, you see that one? Interesting. So I'm wondering if we have Larry. This is a required field.
Right. It's,
Yeah. Is that a copy he gave us? No, that's actually a sign. So it's not there. Yeah. Okay.
let's make a note of that.
Yeah. So we're gonna need a note on here as well for the liability. That's a ELRB in which that type of project is required. This section is not selected. You know, in this one, it's a state form. It tells exactly what the liability is for,
Okay.
right?
Yep. Second note. Please clarify the liability.
That's good catch.
That's why there's
The
4
Q&A,
or
yeah.
5 of us on the board. 'Cause what
Yes.
one person doesn't see, the next one catches.
So that one is done now.
Covered statement of liability. Project.
It's getting hot in here. I should have done that from the beginning.
Other.
Kathy, you want water?
No, thanks. Okay. All right, hold. Next, open septic engineering plans review. Are you guys, one of you from Malone?
No, we're not gonna sign the quad agreement.
Alright.
It's missing.
So we'll do that one first. We've been sitting here so patiently. Let us do that one first.
Oh, maybe we could draft the next opening, Board of Health.
Okay. Got the application for the street number. Okay. Copies for you guys to look at. The engineering plan. Well, hold on, let me take this. I'm gonna separate them all.
Yeah, this is the fun part. right? So which one is
So we
that-
actually looked at all these things.
Is it 140 or 2?
This is 2 Malone Road, Lot 5.
Yep.
And this is for a new construction. perk test was done in '21. Soil suitability form was also done in 2021.
What's the magnetic tape all about?
What is this? The soil.
That's how
That's the
what we
soil.
used to measure.
I'm looking for the
But it's underground, thankfully, it's not on
Septic.
the top of the ground.
well here.
Right.
2% grade.
The well is from.
Yeah. Right.
50-gallon tank,
What kind of size?
1,500,
Oh, yes.
3-bedroom home.
3-bedroom home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
It's 4-bedroom.
4-bedroom.
Up to 4. Hmm. It depends on the. Because this is a completely new construction.
Magnetic locating
Right?
tape,
Yeah,
that's
I
new.
still thought it was
That would have been
It's
helpful
100
in
feet,
my
yeah, it is
system.
100 feet.
Makes it easy to find it.
Never can
Houses
find
that
it.
actually grandfathered in that require variance.
They're not new construction.
That's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
smart move. Too bad I didn't
Well,
think of it and made $1 million off
I know.
No,
He approved this
Yeah.
this week.
I'm looking for the notation that is the 440 per day system. I don't see it. It's gotta be here somewhere.
That's your tank. Septic tank.
Maybe it's on another page.
Oh,
Trying to see what it is. Is it a different version of this, or is it?
it's page 2 of it. Sorry. There you go.
Okay.
But they already have a setup already laid out as a.
See what the one has second gets a better view of the well itself. I mean the pump, the septic system.
The house proposed, 4-bedroom, right there.
Yeah, there it is.
And the well is,
Right. Mm-hmm.
where's well?
It's a 1,500 gallon.
Top right?
So how far is the well from the septic system?
From the leach
That's what we were trying to hunt for.
Proposed
Right.
artesian well, correct?
Yes.
Because I'm seeing 50 feet when I look at it. Is that accurate? No.
No, it should be.
No, it's
Should be
right,
more.
it's right here.
Okay.
Yeah, see how they have 50 circled?
It's right here.
It's right here.
From here to there.
To the
No,
depot.
to there. That's what you measure from.
Right.
Not
So
to
I'm
the
looking at.
D-box.
Okay. So
That's
all right. So
just
that's
the
what this.
D-box.
Okay. So that wasn't.
See the D-box on that one?
Oh, this one all the way. 165
We're doing this
feet.
pretty fast,
Okay.
considering we haven't seen it before this
Sit
meeting.
here.
And that's the tank.
So it's
Okay.
Oh,
well-
the
well
tank,
to leach
excuse me,
field,
that's
not
a
well to-
tank.
That's-
Sorry, guys, that's a
No,
tank.
that's the right.
Tank.
Tank.
The well to the leach field is supposed to be 100.
Well to
Right.
the
Right.
leach.
So, but this is the.
Alright, so you're
the-
And it's
165,
165. See the line that says 165?
165 feet away.
Yep, we saw that. Thank you.
And
Thank
they've already laid out
It's right around
a
160.
backup
170.
system, a backup lot in case that one fails. That's nice.
Yeah.
And you've got magnetic tape.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's new. That's new.
Yeah, trace
That's
it,
nice.
trace it.
Yeah.
Because then you can find it.
Yes.
I could never find mine.
Yeah.
I only know where mine is because it's a greener spot in the hayfield.
Yeah, right.
Grass grows really good there.
There's a little sunken spot in the backyard. That's the only reason why I have any idea where it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Looks
So
like a
that
nice
passes.
Yeah.
And that passes, so I
Looks
can sign the well permit too now. So we gotta have this so we can sign the well permit that shows that everything's measured out to the right distance. And the chairman of the board, by the way, always signs the well permits after you see all this stuff.
Yep.
He's in training.
If you wanna take a photograph of this,
Yes, please.
she will mail it to you, but if you have a photograph of it, you can at least move forward,
Perfect, thank you.
okay?
Thank you. Excellent, guys, huh?
Perfect. We're all good on this? Okay. Okay, I get to sign my life.
Somebody knows how to fold them.
Oh, I'll fold them. Eventually.
I failed.
I came close, I thought maybe.
They all laughed at me because I just give up.
Like, I'll leave it open, I have to sign it.
Oh, okay, I'll give space for you. Give me that one, when you're done, I'll fold it and you can grab that one.
Okay. Make sure I get all of this back in. And I can give you one copy. You can take that with you, so you can move forward on this as well. Since you're here. Do you have any questions for us, since you're here?
I don't think so. No, that's not. Thank you, though.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
How's the wine business?
Very good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
That's a lot of fun.
Alright. That's awesome.
This way first? Yes. Okay, and you can have a copy of that. And this is the one we
Very
need for
much.
here.
Excellent, guys.
And thank you.
Thank you so
We
much.
have
Thank
a
you.
happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they actually make wine, but it's very hard for them to actually get it out to sell it.
Wow, yeah, this climate.
I'm just leaving her notes what we did.
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they cannot sell at home. They can't really get it in certain places. It's they're very constrained on what they can do with the current permit.
So,
You mean their permit in particular?
I think they want to
in
break
particular,
ground
yeah.
before it freezes.
So that I think they actually will sell distribution to certain stores.
Okay.
Right, just-
Yeah.
140, I assume we could repair.
140 Williamsville Road is a very old house that has been in the process for a number of years now being rebuilt and restored, and the septic was known to have, they're quite sure, have failed, so we are now looking at it's not technically new building, and it's a rebuild. Of 1800s home.
Is it really?
Yeah,
There's a couple out there on that road that are even older.
uh-huh. House across from me was built, deeded 1787,
Yeah.
as was the barn that I have, because it was originally on the original colonial estate.
Two under here, got another one that was built out in the 1700s. Riser to what?
Riser to grade,
Okay.
over effluent, filter and pump. This was reviewed at, he approved it in 2024. Why are we looking at
Why
this
are we
again?
looking at it again?
Is it because a repair or something? Or?
No.
It was, there was an email today. What was it?
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, now I forgot.
Are you talking about the? Yeah, I have.
New septic system will be installed by new installer who is aware of the process.
I think.
So we have a new installer.
Isn't that
Or
that's,
the-
is that the email Phil Ledger replied to, or that's different?
Just seeing Sadie.
Yeah, all this was approved in the past. There's extra
Oh,
copies
actually, no, I don't know,
on the
that's fine.
side.
That was signed.
Did you sign my copy?
Yeah, that's signed.
I know, but did I not sign other copies of it?
Is it, you said it was a new installer? Did they change the installers? So,
Yes,
okay.
I notified. the change.
That's probably the reason why it's on the list then.
Said paid the fees but has not updated any testing.
Is what?
The email says, new septic system will be installed by a new installer who is aware of the process. I have included it in the file tonight. He has paid all the fees, but has not done updated testing.
Updated testing on what?
That's what the email says.
Well,
Don't know.
that's all I have.
I know, that's what it said.
Updated testing on what?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It's 24.
It's tough to see who.
Because if you're
replied to
installing the
who.
system, you're not gonna,
Oh, I know.
Just gave Phil's phone number.
I just get lost. Yeah. I'm trying to see.
Signing forms. The
Yeah,
new
because,
installer needs a copy.
oh, okay.
It was back in January, I think this came through for a repair, and we reviewed and signed this. That was last year, actually.
Didn't sign what?
A repair for the septic. I mean, yeah, it was in the.
No, we had signed it was reviewed December 10th, 2024.
Right, that's what he said.
Okay. Okay.
Don't know why it's on the list.
Yeah. So we'll.
Just, she's
Agreed.
making us aware that there's a new installer.
Okay.
But I didn't see that email that you're referring to.
No?
Strange.
All right.
Maybe I mean, I get so many of those emails constantly.
It's titled 140 Williams.
Yeah, I think the only thing
Yeah,
that
you're
should
on
have.
there.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
What's that going there? What's that email? What's that email? That's not my email. Where she find that email? That's an old email. That's so funny. Crap. Let me talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
You must be not getting a lot from Sadie then.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I got some from her today. That's pretty strange.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
Yeah, like how does she have 2 emails from me?
Yeah.
I have 2 for you also.
You do?
Yeah, which one are we sending it to?
It's the one that says PF Moncor.
Okay, mostly that's what I do.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
So I
boy.
made a note of that.
That's funny.
She must be picking one of the
I
other.
think I'm just
each
one or the
time.
other, just throwing in there. Oh my god.
Okayed.
That's good to know.
See,
I mean, it's my email, but I don't have access to it. I lost access to
check
it.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't.
list.
Yeah, that's funny. All right.
Okay. Almost there. I think. Old business, tabletop exercise.
Okay, I have
So
some
Judy has,
presents.
we did a workshop last night, and Judy has more information for us for today.
Yep,
And I believe we're setting December 9th at 2:30, which we'll have to post as well. You're going to post that meeting, right?
yeah, I'll get it posted.
Okay, thank you. To actually run through the tabletop exercise with a facilitator, a recorder, an observer, and then all of us who are available to go through the actual tabletop exercise for a unusual cold snap is our practice to see if we have all the ducks in a row, so that if that should happen, we would know how to handle it as far as having a protocol.
Okay.
Okay, I mentioned last night that there was something called community lines, so that when we do the exercise, that we can take a look at community lines and see how they fit into the exercise.
Correct.
And then I also mentioned that there were capabilities and domains that kind of guide public health, and there's the copy of them. So, presents tonight, everything actually looks pretty organized, and kind of all lined up. I did send along a letter, an email letter to the LEPC committee, fire chief, police chief, Travis, CERT team members, and who else? Somebody else, Jeff Williams, the select board.
Mm-hmm.
And I also sent along as started filling in some of the roles, like for recorder, I asked Nancy Perrin, and I asked, and I sent an email also to Liz Putelis, and also asked if they weren't going to be a recorder, that could there be an observer, and I also sent one off to Alejandro Castro, just as a total person that's totally strange to the town, so he could really be an observer
Right.
without any kind of bias. So,
Right. Nancy is a member of CERT,
CERT.
and
yes.
Liz is a former Board of Health member.
Yeah. So everything's coming along. I'm in the process of editing our final copy of the actual exercise, and I think we're set. I think we're good.
That's awesome.
Excellent job.
The after action report that I was having trouble with this password, getting it set up, I solved that. Got that solved, and so that report is now, that template is now available to us, so that when we come to the after action report, it's just a matter of filling things in. So we should be all set with that as well. So I think we've done what we can, and now it's just really sitting down and having a discussion about what would we do if we had a public health type of emergency, and gather the data and collect the information and
Beautiful.
in place.
It's excellent.
I will send out to everybody, I sent you out a copy of the Worcester plan, but I will, I didn't get a chance to do that today, but in the next couple days, I will send out the larger plan from the county that we looked at quickly last night.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you for all your
Judy.
hard work.
Yeah,
So
thank you
that's
very
the
much.
update.
Okay.
It's been quite the process.
So, the reason we're pushing through all this, just for whoever listens to this, is that the state DPW, Department of Health, has asked we complete this by December 31st of this year. We had all of 2.5 months to work on this. Going on to the next thing, we received an email letter, not necessarily a complaint per se, from a resident in town, and they are concerned about a couple items that are being sold within the town at one of the places. At this point, I will not name where it is, because under public meeting law, they would have had to have been invited to the meeting. But we can still discuss two items. One is called Kratom, Kratom, and nitrous oxide called Whipped Cream Hits. This person states that even though Kratom is considered safe, it has a chemical that triggers opioid receptors in the brain, like painkillers or heroin, according to this person. It is highly addictive and can cause serious bodily and psychological harm. Withdrawals from this substance is similar to heroin. I have not had a chance to see if this is in fact correct.
It is correct.
It is
It
correct.
is correct, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
And then the cans of whipped cream nitrous being sold at one location in town is obviously harmful. It can cause seizures, brain damage, and death. The person who wrote this letter said they went to high school with a girl who did this weekly, and she died. And I can verify that one of my nieces died from a similar thing. A few years ago.
The problem with the Kratom is like, you know, if you use it like once in a great while, then the harm, it's not harmful, and people think that that's fine. But it does have that addictive piece to it. And if you like the sensation of, you know, the feeling, then you're gonna want more. And the more and more, and the higher the quantity, then you run into all of these potentially
Yeah,
risky.
can get very addictive, yeah.
Yeah, and risky side effects, as well as the potential for, you know,
So-
dying.
So is the email that he was referring also referring to Kratom being sold?
Yeah,
in
being
Hubbardston?
sold.
It is being
With-
sold.
In combination with the?
No, two
No.
separate
No,
Okay.
items.
separate
That's what
items.
that's what I thought. Right. Okay.
It's sold as
Separate items.
like a tobacco type
Right.
of pouch.
Right.
Yep.
Now, he also mentioned in the email that some towns have outright banned it, but I haven't been able to We'll have to do some research.
I
mean,
have.
Have you seen?
I
I
did
have.
some reading as well.
Yeah.
What
There's
did
some
the, what did
communities
the
that have-
regulations, how did they write?
I mean, so, but go ahead, you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a couple communities, and I can't remember them off the top of my head, that have outright banned the sale of it in their community. And
Right.
then there's some that have restricted it to 21 plus.
Mhm.
There haven't been a lot of communities that have done it. There's only,
At least in
5 or
Massachusetts,
6
right?
in
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
yeah, like about 5 or 6.
What I
That's-
would like to see is a copy of what the regulation actually looks like. If
So,
we can track that down, that would be great.
yeah, I mean, I took the liberty of looking at a few of them. I mean, I think some state that are very struggling with that too, I think it's Michigan. But in our state, like Dave says, we do have few that have regulations, but it's strictly to actually prohibit how it's being used and who can sell it. And of course, the most aspect is, you have to be a certain age to purchase it. But yeah, I can send you a copy of what I've found. I mean, I even took the liberty of actually saying, like, okay, what would that look like for our town per se? So I'll send you what I have via email, and you guys can take a look at this and discuss it
The
next
problem
time.
is if you're just selling it at a little store, I mean, how much observation? I mean, it should be,
Well, you
like
could have one,
cigarettes that are behind the counter, so.
yeah, and you would have one clerk one time in the
Right.
store and a different clerk.
So
and-
currently, they are being sold behind the counters.
Here?
Yep.
it is
Okay.
behind glass.
Yeah, it's behind glass. I went through to actually see how it works and ask them a question and just curious, say, hey, I would like to buy. It is behind glass. Someone
Are
has
both
to.
of them behind glass?
Actually,
The nitrous is, it's not behind glass.
the nitrous actually they
It's on
have
there.
it on top of but it's closer to the where it's being sold. So you basically still have to, ask for certain permission, but anyone can grab it really.
Yeah.
It's not on the counter per se, it's like on the, almost near the exit.
Right. Exactly.
So-
Very
so
as
it-
you're getting out from it, you just can. Yeah.
To restrict it would mean that they would have to present a license. If we're gonna
So
go
it seems
21,
like-
well, like cigarettes, you'd have to present some sort of ID that
Yeah.
says that you're over the such and such an age.
Yeah, I think what some towns are actually doing, I believe, was obviously they actually followed the rules of the current state of the law of the state. But what they're being basically saying though is certain vendors or certain places shouldn't have a license, shouldn't be actually selling it if you don't have a kitchen license,
Really?
which is very interesting how that.
Oh, for the nitrous.
And that's
For-
in Massachusetts?
Yeah, that
Just
is
for
just for the
Without a
nitrous.
kitchen license?
Yeah.
For the
Does
whipped
that
cream?
relate
For the
The
whipped
whipped
cream.
cream?
For the whipped cream aspect of it,
Right.
right. But the other component you're referring to, that's a bit trickier in that case. So we can come, do some more digging and come back and discuss further as a board.
I don't know if they do card for the sale of the, was it Crampton?
Yeah,
Creighton.
I mean, I think they're supposed to. If it's,
No.
Right, if it's 21 years old, unsure how they would. So I think in our case,
So
if we have.
And that is the Massachusetts law, that they should be carded?
I don't know.
No,
If it
I
falls
think-
We
under
don't
the
know.
Tobacco,
Yeah, I think the town,
Umbrella.
right, the town that making the distinctions,
Ah.
they are requiring it,
Yeah.
right?
I'm just not sure what the stipulation is on that.
Right.
Because I don't think it's a tobacco derivative or anything like that, but it is.
I mean, I think it is
No,
listed
but
on the
it's
FDA.
following
list.
under some of the similar rules for tobacco sales and for alcohol sales. You have to be a certain age and.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it falls under.
Okay, well,
We'll have
something
do
to
a
look
little bit
into.
More research on
Right.
how
Yeah.
it falls. I don't think
Um,
currently it's not graded. It's
Hmm.
not a classified substance.
Yeah, that was the other problem is.
It's not like a dispensary type of thing.
Doesn't it have some sort of FDA stamp of approval though?
For the first one?
For the Kraton?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I read, yeah, I'm trying to remember
which,
what I.
kind of like, what, really? But, if it's not, if it's not well regulated, then we're falling into the same trap that we're falling into with fentanyl and all. You have no idea when you buy it, what you're buying.
Right. So the direction of action,
Come back with
action one. I will contact the person that wrote this email, this letter.
So it seems like the FDA has a recommendation to put it on a schedule controlled substance, but they haven't really.
Yeah,
Make
and
that-
if I remember right, what I read was they actually were putting it on a Schedule 1, which is up where morphine and heroin and all that are.
Yeah, it's just a recommendation that's currently being reviewed by the DEA, so they don't have any.
If it's being, if it's being considered for Schedule 1, then why are we selling it?
So, in my mind, the answer is, for both of these, is that for Kratom, if it's being considered a Schedule 1 restricted product at the federal level, until it is decided that we as a town would like to,
Regulate.
we want to
Explore regulations.
hold off anyone selling it in town until we know the status of the product. Maybe, I don't know how you put it, but,
Yeah.
along
Yeah.
those lines.
We can recommend that they not sell it. I
Right.
don't know how much power we have to tell them not to.
Yeah, I mean, it will
yeah.
still fall on.
Until we do have a regulation set.
Right.
It'll still fall under the purview of the Mass Law, Chapter 111, actually, Section 31.
Chapter,
Yeah, that would actually give us
Which
the.
one?
Chapter 111,
okay,
Section 31.
Section 31.
Yeah.
That says we can do what?
Well, basically give the board the ability to actually explore that avenue on how to actually restrict sale of this item here in Hubbardston.
Read the reg. Read the 31.
The section?
Yeah.
Let's see what I have. Do I have that written down here? No. If I can pull this. So basically, the stipulation for that is basically allow the board to make reasonable health regulation to protect public health. And that this authority has been upheld by our Supreme Court. So therefore,
So Massachusetts is giving our Board of Health the right
To make the regulation.
to make
Right.
the regulation.
But right now, we need to research a little bit more and get copies of the regulations from other towns. Because I'm sure they run it by the
yeah,
Attorney General.
I can send you what I've found so far.
And,
Okay.
and Dave, would you be willing to see if you can find a list of towns?
That have already taken
Yeah.
this, sure, yeah. It sounds like there's already a bill going through the state,
Yep.
S1558, that proposes a complete statewide ban on the sale of Crampton. And then there's another bill, proposes regulatory framework based on the Crampton Consumer Protection Act, which would include age restriction prohibiting sales to individuals under 18. So it sounds like there's absolutely no regulation on it currently.
Right.
But doesn't hold us from making one.
Correct.
Correct.
So if you can find towns that have already done that,
Mm-hmm.
that would be great. And you're gonna find, and then Gael, you're gonna send,
I'm sorry, I have some more here. So it says, due to lack of uniform state legislation, local boards of health have created a patchwork of regulations. Municipalities that have banned the manufacturing, sale, and distribution of Crampton products: Belchertown, Canton, Chelmsford, Dracut, Lowell, Marlborough, and Provincetown.
Johnsburg would probably be a good one.
Chelmsford, you said?
So again, there's two things going on here, right? Crentum, right? I think that's the
Right.
name of it.
Yeah, we have
and
two,
then and then nitrous oxide.
Right.
It's
Right,
two separate things.
right.
Right.
Right now, we're really working on Kratom.
Right.
North Attleboro has restricted sales to 21 and under.
I think 21 is because 18 to 21 years, you're still goofy at that age. Just think back to when you were 20. And silly.
Okay, so I'll reach out to the person.
I can reach out to the boards of health in these specific towns and just talk to them briefly about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if they'll send you a copy of their regulations.
And
We can
Gaia
check
will-
into nitrous oxide a little bit more. That one's probably gonna a little bit more ambiguous.
And part 2.
Yeah, that one I'll send you a copy of what I drafted.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's one other email under new
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, hang on. Sadie. We are working on this. Okay. Do this tomorrow before I forget to get it done.
Well, the town offices aren't open anyway.
I'm having surgery Monday. If I don't do it now, it ain't gonna get done.
All right.
The next one, just hang on a second, Teddy. Okay. Where are we? Unexpected subjects, do we have any of that?
No, just this.
So then, this should be under inspections.
Catherine Hoover's letter.
Hmm?
Catherine Hoover's email. You can bring it.
Okay.
You saw it, I saw it, Kathy saw it.
Oh, you're talking about the
Unexpected subjects, there are one. It's Catherine Hoover's
yes,
Right.
letter,
quarterly
Correct.
meetings.
Quarterly
About-
meetings.
2026.
Quarterly meetings.
quarterly meetings with each individual town.
Meaning that she and specified representatives from MPHN are going to come and meet with the town, with the
Board of Health.
Board of Health clerk.
The clerk, not us?
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
right. But I think that was, I mean, I frankly think it was probably just her emailing Nancy back
At
and forth.
11
Yeah.
a.m. In February,
Right.
and it's with the clerk.
It's with the clerk. No.
The
She-
board, if the Board of Health wishes to, if they feel that it's appropriate, then the Board of Health chair can join in the meeting.
Okay.
Now, it was written to the clerk and to you, and then you passed it on to us.
Right.
So it was written specifically to the Board of Health clerk and the
I didn't catch that. Didn't
Or
read it.
the only other way that could possibly be interpreted is to meet with the town, which means that she would be meeting with the town administrator, maybe? But even that's not appropriate. I don't think it's appropriate. The only thing I could think of for meeting with the clerk is that maybe there was some grant or some finance or some paperwork or something like that, that, you know, that the clerk would be responsible for. But there's no agenda attached to this. The letter is very ambiguous. It was sent to the clerk and it was sent to the chairman of the board.
Yeah, it was.
So it wasn't sent to the town administrator, so
Yeah.
that sort of eliminates that they're going to meet with the town administrator, which would be inappropriate anyway because they're
It's a
supposed to
board
be
of-
dealing with us.
The Board of Health.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then to say, and then later on, it says that they do not wish to speak with the quorum of the Board of Health.
So-
Right, because then it would have to be posted.
Posted, yeah. So we cannot have a quorum
So
when we.
they don't want, they don't, well, we could, the date is far enough ahead that we could easily post for, so that doesn't even make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but those meetings
So-
are actually happening outside of town, correct?
Pardon?
They're actually happening outside of town.
They're,
Normally they are.
Because
they're
in
out of, they're
Fitchburg.
based out of Fitchburg.
Right.
But, and then there's supposed to be a collective, Fitchburg plus 12 other towns.
Right.
But, you know, now they're doing this, and honestly, I didn't have a high opinion of it all in the first place, but now it's definitely shot an arrow through that. So,
But we're currently paying a fee to participate,
but
right? Okay.
what they're trying to do is reach out, because there have been complaints that, you know, the communication has been slow or or not there or ambiguous or whatever between the towns and them. So I give them credit for that, but to do it this way, we're only going to meet with one, maybe two, and they're sending out 3 people. They're sending out Victoria, Catherine, and Steve Curry to meet with one person, or possibly 2, if we deem it appropriate to send the Board of Health
So-
chair to meet with them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably an opportunity for us to actually kind of do meet with them, set the tone. Here's what our new expectation moving forward is. You're not meeting with the clerk, you're not meeting with the members of the board. And us, we need to prepare to understand exactly what we need from them and have a good communication system, reestablish it. It seems like they're trying to make an effort.
Right.
Let's meet them halfway.
Yeah.
Saying here's where we want to go, and here's in the process for moving forward. Here are the people that's going to be meeting with you,
Right.
not the town administrator, not the clerk. It's going to be the board members. But from the quorum standpoint, it's something that we can decide on our own. Like it's
Right.
because if we do,
If we all want to come.
if we all
and we're
come, then
available.
we basically have to plan for it.
Right, post it.
post
Right.
it, and so
Right.
forth, and take notes and whatnot.
And
right?
I also understand that, you know, the reason why they want to do it 11 a.m. is because, you know, they're working, and it's easier for them to meet during their daytime working hours rather than come to an evening meeting
You mean for them?
for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But-
It's really just.
But we've got plenty of time to be able to
Work it out.
work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just, it's like.
Yeah, the
what
email
are
was
you
not
doing?
well written.
You know, what are you
Yeah.
thinking?
Well, I skimmed it rather than
So we
read
should
every
make them justify
sentence.
what we're
Yeah.
And
receiving from
by
it.
So-
skimming it, the impression
That's-
is
I was
they
have
want to
concern
learn
with that
more
as well.
about each
We
town's
give him money, I'm like,
actual
what do we get from
needs.
that money? That's-
But
'Cause that was
when you
my
look
first
at the
meeting.
details
Right,
that they
because
included,
were-
as you brought
apparently
up,
last year to give us,
yeah,
this it's like, okay, great, thanks.
who they're meeting with
But
is
yeah,
not
and I
necessarily
want to have this meeting
who they
with them
should be
because for me,
meeting
I'm
with.
like, I want to have
Right.
a conversation. Well,
They should be meeting with us, not
Correct.
Yeah.
as a whole, not as a,
Right. So that was kind
Ancillary.
of my first meeting, was when we discussed this, the cost.
Well, yeah, what's
What
what
we were discussing, what
What are we
do we
getting?
receive for that $600?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
correct.
So,
And they said that they would send out an agenda for this meeting later on.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they're coming with an agenda.
So
Which
we
is
can
fine.
also
We can come
plan
up with an
our
agenda.
own
We also should have an
agenda.
agenda.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
It's-
think
it's
that's
fair.
fine. I
Fair
mean,
is
this
fair.
would be good.
Yeah.
There can be a lot of good out of this.
Yeah.
And the fact that they actually want to take the time, those three people, to come to our town is a first.
Right.
It's never happened in all the years that I've been on the board
Mhm.
and have gone and participated randomly, because I can't make it all the time, to MPHN meetings, either in person or online, or Zoom.
Mm.
So we come
So-
now we're getting the meeting.
So I think that we'll just make
It's a
the
step in
most
the
of
right
it.
direction.
It is, yeah.
They're aware.
Under inspections, it's not listed, she keeps forgetting to put it in. I reached out to it's on my list, to the Animal Adventures, and have been told a couple times that they're not available. They also have not paid their permit fees because they think that as a nonprofit, they don't have to. So we have to think about that some more. I have 6 food inspections to finish before the end of the year. Otherwise, they've all been done, except for the last 6. All right, that's for inspections.
Well, you're not gonna get them done before your surgery.
Not before surgery, no. But I will get them done before the end of the year. All the commercial and school and anything like that that needs 2 per year, they've all been completed.
Okay.
It's just residential kitchen ones.
Now
that are
Kathy, is
left.
there a contingency once you are done for an
Ah.
inspector?
It is one of the things that I do enjoy doing, and I will probably be willing to do it in the future at some point when I do step down off the board in the near future. Currently, as a board member, any inspections and complaints or anything that I do in that regard, housing concerns, like any of us, you're not paid. So once I'm off the board, then I would ask to be paid.
So yeah, in essence, I think we've
Right.
discussed before, we would like to continue
So for
having someone we pay to actually do the inspections.
It's similar to Bill Ledgers,
Yeah.
who's our sanitarian. By the way, Rich Stevens is the backup sanitarian if Phil is not available or whatever. Just so you know, Rich Stevens is located in Barry. He's been our backup since 2019 for kitchen inspections and
Is he doing Barry right now, or is he doing Barry and Rutland?
he lives in Barry.
Okay.
He has been the Rutland Health Inspector.
Yeah,
I don't know if he does anyone else.
okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
he owns Spare Place. If you like beer.
Wine.
He makes wine and beer.
Wine, mostly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good stuff.
where's the warrant? Oh, here's the warrants. Okay, then we
Judy
have
knows.
turnovers, warrants for approval, financial reports. Okay, where did I put
They
hers?
look fine.
Judy looked over turnover FY '26, 11/2025. Turnover amount were fees for a total of $500. Schedule of payment for the turnover 11/17/25 for a total of $525. Another turnover for for today, 11/25/25 for a total of $325.
Well, I
Sorry,
think-
what's the definition of
Did she put her own 55 in it?
It's pretty much
Don't
like
remember
money
if I
that we
saw
receive.
that.
Oh, that's received money.
Well, yeah.
That's for permits.
So-
Waste management.
Permits, fees. inspections.
Not as-
Well,
She
I
said
get,
that.
Well, we charge you for
True
inspections.
shop for
We just
inspection,
don't pay you.
I
So
don't-
under financial reports, I had it in the minutes that we would ask Sadie for the Excel sheets, and forgot to do that till I typed the minutes today. Apologize for not asking her for that. And then I did get a copy of the expenditure ledger for the quarterly period ending 10/19/2025. As you can see here again, we have revenue accounts and we have expenses that are Board of Health revolving, septic revolving, recycling revolving, title and betterment. And then we have all these, which I think she sent in an email to everybody.
Mhm.
I don't know if you saw them too, Dave.
I think, yeah.
So,
I think you gave us one.
In any case, this expenditure ledger only shows Board of Health revolving,
He doesn't show the rest of the stuff?
and it also only, and the septic revolving. It only shows expenditures, it doesn't show revenues, and it doesn't show a balance of the accounts. So we need to go back. I will go back before our next meeting, which I, fingers crossed, will be able to attend after my surgery, and ask for those reports. I think I forwarded to you the request for Board of Health expenditure for 2026, FY 2026. I think I forwarded that email to you. Well, we should have that on next meeting's agenda to go over.
Okay.
So, we have to keep track of our finances, and it's very important because things had been done in the past that were done illegally by administration in the town, which we did get resolved and corrected, but it was not fun to go through that process. So if we need to stay on top of what our balances are. We're currently not getting anything every time I ask for something. We have to, number one, the accountant is not responding to us at all, and via Sadie sending email, and number two, we should be getting these every time they're issued, and we're not. It should be automatic. And I did express my concern about that to Jeff Williams on the select board. But we need to follow up more and say, look, we only got this part of a 80-page report, only showed expenditures, it doesn't show balances, it doesn't show income and revenue. And it only shows 2 accounts, and we have several.
So the two account that's showing right now, which one is it? Is it the
BOH revolving and septic revolving, these 2.
There is
I went through the whole thing because I left the rest of the document at home.
yeah, when I asked for reports for EMD, I was told that there is a kind of a master copy that looks very similar to what you see at the annual town meeting, where everything is laid out line by line.
Yeah,
So,
it's done.
that if we wanted any kind of those kind of balances, that we would have to go out to that master, and
But we're not getting those. And
no, we're not getting these. She told me that they're not sending them out. You have to go and search it out yourself.
search it out where?
It's off the master copy, the budget, off the budget count.
No, well, we'll talk about that then, I guess. So you're gonna be reaching out to the accountant directly? Is that what you're gonna be doing next?
It's not so much the accountant, it's the treasurer.
She
Isn't
said
it one
she
of them
didn't
just?
know it.
Isn't it one of them actually not gonna be on anymore?
Correct,
She has
treasurer's.
access to it.
She has access to it.
But
So I have to phrase it correctly so we get the right answer.
Mm.
You have to ask the right question to get the right answer.
Correct.
Apparently, I didn't ask the right question.
Question is always more important than an answer. Hmm? Okay.
just,
Yeah,
Can I
we'll
ask a
figure it out
question? If
eventually.
we are our own
We'll figure out
entity,
what the right question is
separate
eventually.
from the select board,
correct.
how come we don't have
Sadie's-
our own
Treasurer.
treasurer?
Yeah, that's different though, right? But yeah,
Or
that's a,
Board of
that's a
Health.
good question.
$55. There's no
Um,
form, she didn't turn that form in.
There's
to us?
still no form for the warrant. Sadie needs to
Yeah,
turn in
that's right. She didn't.
no form.
So
included.
Kathy, you heard the question from Dave?
Since we're a separate entity from the select board, how come we don't have a separate treasurer?
Because we can't afford one. But,
The accounting all goes through the town, but
the accounting is all handled by
we
the
do have a
town.
separate budget. but-
And so that quote is a town paying for something that we need, even though we officially, we do contribute to that by fees that are collected.
Or we do that,
The
out of the
25%
goodness of
goes
our
to
heart,
the
right?
general fund out of fees collected.
aren't we doing that just as a,
Nice to
nicety?
do. Yeah.
But technically, yes, but we are not allotted a specific budget. $0
right,
comes to the Board of Health from the town.
right. We collect our
We,
own, and
yes,
we pay our own.
yeah,
We're a separate entity
in that regard. But we're under the umbrella of
of the accounting from the town.
of the town services for an administrative assistant,
Mhm.
part-time, and for accounting and treasury handling.
Yeah.
And so that is very beneficial to us. We couldn't handle it.
Right.
And we're also under the town liabilities, right?
Correct.
Right. So
Okay.
we'd have to get our own
I-
separate.
So
Has its
that
perks.
is a wonderful benefit
Mhm.
that they are providing to our board.
Mhm.
So to say that we have a zero budget is not exactly true,
Right.
because the town is providing treasurer, accountant, and administrative assistant under the general fund
Okay.
for our portion of all the things that go on in this town. So that is a good thing.
Okay.
So we usually don't ask for a lot of money,
Right.
because that is being provided.
All right.
The last thing is to determine next meeting date. And per our workshop discussion last night, I would like to propose that we meet on Tuesday, December 16th, 7 p.m. in the meeting hall in the town offices, and only have one meeting for the month of December.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. So the next meeting will be December 16th. And only one meeting for the month.
Which you would not be part of.
Yeah, I will be here.
Oh, you will be here.
Yeah, I may
Okay.
have to get driven here, but I'll be here.
Gotcha. We're gonna hold you in here. Put you on my back and get you to that door.
I
Whatever
have
you
a
to-
rolling walker,
We don't need that.
and I'll park out back where it's level, so there's no steps. I won't be coming up the front anymore.
We can borrow a
Wheelchair.
wheelchair from the Lions.
It's where the Lions Club does have a nice resource trailer of things that, and that's exactly where I borrowed the rolling walker.
Oh,
Yes.
All right.
So
That
at
it?
this point, anything else? Nope.
Nothing.
Okay, then I would like to adjourn the meeting at 8:55 PM.